7-2. That's good. Welded.
Check, check.
Check this.
Withlacooche River for the largest gathering of bluegrass aficionados south of the Ohio River. This is the fall Withlacooche Backwater Bluegrass Jamboree, day number 2, and starting things off, we have a fine band from Roanoke, Virginia. Been with us a number of times before. They're known throughout the nation for their fine, slick harmonies, the smoothness and quality of their vocals, plus their great traditional bluegrass music. Make welcome from Roanoke, Virginia, these are the Bluegrass Cardinals.
Darling, please don't leave till the morning. Give me one more chance to make things right. Give me one more chance to prove I love you. Say you'll stay in my arms one more night. Would it do any good to say I'm sorry for all of the pain that I've caused? Give me one more night, sweetheart, to hold you and renew the love we thought was lost. Darling, please don't leave till the morning. Give me one more chance to make things right. Give me one more chance to prove I love you. Say you'll stay in my arms one more night. Well, I know that I put you through some hard times, but to lose you'd be too much to bear. Give me one more night, sweetheart, to hold you and renew the love that we once shared. Darling, please don't leave till the morning. Give me one more chance to make things right. Give me one more chance to prove I love you. Say you'll stay in my arms one more night. Darling, please don't leave till the morning. Give me one more chance to make things right. Give me one more chance to prove I love you. Say you'll stay in my arms one more night. Say you'll stay in my arms one more night.
Thank you and good morning. Everybody feeling good today? Yeah. Ready to hear some good bluegrass music. Well, we are the Bluegrass Cardinals, and even though we rode all night last night coming down from Coleman, Alabama, we still feel good this morning. And we've got a show outlined for you that we hope will, something on it will please you before we're off with the next 30 or 40 minutes. So we're going to get on the way here and do a number that's off of a brand new project. This is a number entitled It's in My Mind to Wonder.
It was in my mind to wonder, so I left my mountain home. I left my dear old parents all alone. I was seeking fame and fortune, but neither have I found. Now it's in my mind to turn my life around. There's a rustic little cabin in the mountains far away. That's where I'd like to wander back someday. Where the heart that I had broken, I hope somehow to mend. Now it's in my mind to wander back again. I've been from here to yonder with a memory on my mind of a rustic little cabin in the pines, where the mountain laurel's blooming and the honeys will go by. Now it's in my mind to wander back sometime. There's a rustic little cabin in the mountains far away. That's where I'd like to wander back someday. Where the heart that I had broken, I hope somehow to mend. Now it's in my mind to wander back again. There's a rustic little cabin in the mountains far away. That's where I'd like to wander back someday. Where the heart that I had broken, I hope somehow to mend. Now it's in my mind to wander back again. Now it's in my mind to wander back again.
Thank you just a whole lot. We appreciate your acceptance to what we're doing up here. We'll do our best to entertain you. We're going to do a number now that was off of one of the projects from the earlier days of the Cardinals. We hope you enjoy this number. It's entitled Up and Down the Mountain.
Up and down the mountain, up and down the mountain, raising cane till the break of dawn. Up and down the mountain, up and down the mountain, sowing my wild seeds all night long. Ain't gonna work no one dirt farm, sweating till I'm blind. I don't trust the railroad boss, he ain't no friend of mine. I'm just gonna take my fiddle down the road and play, going up and down the mountain all the way. Up and down the mountain, up and down the mountain, raising cane till the break of dawn. Up and down the mountain, up and down the mountain, sowing my wild seeds all night long. My daddy says it's a shame the way he's spending the life. Mama hopes and prays someday that soon I'll take a wife. I ain't got no time for that, I'm having too much fun, going up and down the mountain on the run. Up and down the mountain, up and down the mountain, raising cane till the break of dawn. Up and down the mountain, up and down the mountain, sowing my wild seeds all night long.
Thank you just a lot. We appreciate that. We're going to pick the pace up a little bit and do a little bit of picking for you. And this tune that we're going to do for you now is on the last project that I had out. Came out about June of last year. And needless to say, we still have some of them. We'll have them all set up over there under the shelter a little later on, and we'd appreciate if you'd come by and shake and howdy with us, even if you don't buy anything. We've seen a lot of old friends here this morning, and maybe we can make some new ones before we leave here. Yeah. It's good to be back, like I said earlier, to Withlacooche, and we appreciate Peggy and Lonnie for having us here, and we're going to do this little tune for them. This is entitled Daybreak In Dixie. Oh, me. Coming off of a fast tune like that and slow down to do a trio, I'll have that thing in a gallop here. We, as I said, we were up in Coleman, Alabama last night and got to visit with some old friends up there. I was raised up in that neck of the woods and seen some of our relatives and in-laws and outlaws. And we played our last show and loaded up and headed down this way, and we drove like everything all night long to get here. But that's a good side of it, see, that you folks don't ever see. Y'all go home and go to bed and sleep good. Say, boy, that's a glorious life. Well, it is, and we enjoy it. If we did, we wouldn't do it.
And after riding all night, I just want to let you know that Herschel is the only person that can get his hair to look like that after riding that much. Of course, it takes 10 pounds of hairspray, but he does it. I don't know.
No, I don't sleep on my hair. I sleep on my face. You can look at it and tell.
I was thinking that.
Okay, this is a number off of our new project, and we have some of those with us on cassette and on CD also, and it's entitled Fickle Wind.
Fickle winds blowing over where her sweet young love did grow. Now she's leaning towards another, and I curse the winds that blow. Once her love, like fields of barley, stood up tall and right for me. Then her heart began to waver. Now she waves beneath the breeze. Fickle winds blowing over where her sweet young love did grow. Now she's leaning towards another, and I curse the winds that blow. Day by day, her heart keeps straying from the banks we walk alone. I can see it won't be long now till I walk this path alone. Fickle winds blowing over where sweet young love did grow. Now she's leaning towards another, and I curse the winds that blow. Fickle winds blowing over where sweet young love did grow. Now she's leaning towards another, and I curse the winds that blow.
I'm going to introduce some of these fellas to you in case you haven't seen them before. Most of them I figure you have, but I'll start on the right, my right, your left. down with the fiddle there. He says he's been on a diet here lately, and I hate to tell him it don't show.
Well, all I can tell you is, I forgot to mention to you that if any of you folks, not that you are, but if you're into using hair coloring, come by and see Herschel at the table. He's the national spokesperson for Clairol hair color. So y'all come by and see him. And
That's right.
Now this color that he has on today is a smoke gray. Gray, it's like I think they call it a cold gray. So that's the style he's wearing today, and tomorrow it'll be another one. I'll let you know.
Smoke gray. I never heard that before, but that's a good one. Just for that, I'll skip you. No, this young man with the fiddle's been with us since about February, and he's on the last project that we cut, singing the lead and harmony on some of the trios. He plays the fiddle, guitar, everything but the mandolin. If I catch him fooling with that, I'm going to break his arm. We signed him up with a lifetime contract, and he agreed to it. Of course, all that means is if he ever quits, we'll take his life. We've got 3 or 4 up around through Virginia, North Carolina now. It's crippled up pretty bad. He's from the great state of North Carolina and now makes his home in Nashville, Tennessee, and he's a wonderful entertainer. We just tickled to death to have him with us. Would you make welcome Greg Luck? We put all these North Carolina boys on the far end of the stage that we can, especially the ugly ones. The one next to him is from down in a little place called Sandy Ridge, North Carolina. And he plays the bass, sings the high lead and the tenor in most all the trios, quartets, and whatever we do. Every once in a while I get to sing a little bit. Or as Curly Sector said one time, I holler. But he's a good one to have in the band. Easy to get along with. We don't have to beat him around very much. Of course, looking at me and looking at him, you can figure that out. Would you make welcome Keith Perdol to the stage? The fellow that's playing the banjo here, we just brought him along to drive the bus. Of course, it comes in real handy at the end of the show when he writes the checks, because he does do that too. He sings a baritone, and he's the leader of the group. Started it many, many years ago when I was just a little boy.
Yeah, about 43 or something like that, wasn't it?
I used to listen to him when I was just a little child. But
That must have been back in the Stone Age. Oh.
He's the leader of the band, as I said. He sings the baritone, plays a 5-string banjo, and a good man to travel with, a good fellow to work for, I might say. He's, I can't think of anything else good to say. Just make welcome Don Parmley. This next young man, I think this is about the 3rd day that he's worked with us, but that don't hold him back any. As you've already seen, he is a fantastic guitar player. He's a good singer, and we're just tickled to death to have him working with us. He's another North Carolina boy, but he's one of the better ones. See, we let him in between us up on this end of the stage. Would you make welcome Clay Jones, please? And I'm one of the old men of the group. My name's Herschel Sizemore. And they've told me that I've got to sing a little bit now, and it'll be a very little. This is a tune off of my last project, and it's entitled Your Love Is Like a Flower.
Well, it was long, long ago in the moonlight. We were sitting on the banks of the stream when you whispered so sweetly, I love you, as the waters murmured a tune. Oh, they tell me your love's like a flower In the springtime blossoms so fair, in the fall when it withers away, dear. And they tell me that's the way of your love. I remember the night, little darling, we were talking of days gone by, when you told me you always would love me, that for me your love would never die. Oh, they tell me your love is like a flower, in the springtime blossoms so fair, in the fall when it withers away, dear. And they tell me that's the way of your love. It was spring when you whispered these words, dear. The flowers were all blooming so fair. But today, as the snow falls around us, I can see that your love is not there. Oh, they tell me your love is like a flower, in the springtime blossoms so fair, in the fall when it withers away, dear. And they tell me that's the way of your love. Oh, they tell me your love is like a flower, in the springtime blossoms so fair, in the fall when it withers away, dear. And they tell me that's the way of your love.
All right, we'll slow it down a little bit. Don said if we don't, he's not going to hold out through this thing. And I know the feeling because we drove. And these other cats up here went to bed and slept. Most of them did. That's the reason they're so frisky with it this morning, and we're just kind of dragging along behind them. This is a beautiful trio number that's one of the older Cardinal things, but we certainly do enjoy it and hope you do. This is entitled Thistles and Roses.
She wore the look of a flower, the fragrance as sweet as a rose, her smile like deep scarlet petals was a sight for me to behold. She made it painful to hold her, like a rose nestled in thorns. I thought she was somebody special, a dew-covered blossom in the morn. But thistles aren't fine like roses, and she's wild in a way I can't tell. In the darkness their blues may fool you, but thistles and roses just aren't the same. The plans I once made now have wilted, like roses on a dry summer day, like leaves on the crest of the highway. Her love went quickly astray. Her heart was wayward and barren. It's the garden where kindness never grows. I thought she was somebody special. I really thought that I had picked a rose. But thistles aren't fine like roses, and she's wild in a way I can't tame. In the darkness their blues may fool you, but thistles and roses just aren't the same. In the darkness their blues may fool you, but thistles and roses just aren't the same.
We just had to take a vote on the upcoming number here. I was asking Don, did he want to do some gospel this morning? You folks want to hear some bluegrass gospel? Then I guess that's what we ought to do then.
Yes, I believe it is.
We'll do a number that is off of the last thing that we have out, and it's only been out for about a month now. And it's a song that Billy and Terry Smith, of course Terry works with the Osborne brothers. It's a song that they wrote, and we think it's a beautiful gospel song. It's entitled He'll Take You In.
Let not your heart be troubled, for he will take you in. His invitation stands forevermore. He's right there where you left him. He'll take you by the hand, lead you to that everlasting shore.
He'll take you in.
He'll take you in and give you shelter from the storm.
He'll take you in.
He'll take you in, and there your mortal life transformed. How can you be so down and out? You should jump right up and shout.
He'll take you in.
He'll take you in and take you in. You'll be walking on the water, your feet on hallowed ground. If you have the faith to follow in His will, you'll be one with the Spirit, the Father and the Son. He'll deliver you, sanctified from sin.
He'll take you in.
He'll take you in and give you shelter from the storm.
He'll take you in.
He'll take you in, and there your mortal life transformed. How can you be so down and out? You should jump right up and shout.
He'll take you in.
He'll take you in and take you in. Let not your soul be weary, for He'll strengthen you. Even in the weakest times you'll find He's reaching out His arms to lift you up again. You know He'll take you in every time.
He'll take you in.
He'll take you in and give you shelter from the storm.
He'll take you in.
He'll take you in, and there your mortal life transformed. Can you be so down and out? You should jump right up and shout.
He'll take you in.
He'll take you in and take you in.
take you in.
He'll take you in and give you shelter from the storm.
He'll take you in.
He'll take you in and there your mortal life transform. Now, can you be so down and out? You should jump right up and shout.
He'll take you in.
He'll take you in and take you in.
He'll take you in.
He'll take you in and take you in.
Okay, we appreciate that, and we'll do you some more gospel, maybe a number tonight, but we're going to do you an all-gospel program in the morning, I understand. We'll do you a number now that features a little bit of the old sandy-haired boy there from North Carolina.
The Sandy Ridge Special.
Yeah, the Sandy Ridge Flash. This is a number entitled "Nothing Can Stop My Loving You."
Gotta get up, gotta get going, rain or shine, sleet or snowing, nothing can stop my loving you. Nothing around, climb a high mountain, love in my heart like water's in the fountain, nothing can stop my loving you. Crawl through a fire, walk through the river, you be the taker and I'll be the giver, and I'll be the loving, honey, that's what I'll do. Build a brick wall, tear it to pieces, gotta get to your love, kisses. Nothing can stop my loving you. Can't stop praising the day I found you. Walk 100 miles just to be around you. Nothing can stop my loving you. Nothing at all, nothing in the world can make me stop wanting to be your boyfriend. Nothing can stop my loving you. Crawl through a fire, walk through the river, you be the taker and I'll be the giver, and I'll be loving, honey, that's what I'll do. Build a brick wall, tear it to pieces, gotta get to your love, kisses. Nothing can stop my loving you. Taker and I'll be the giver, and I'll keep you loving, honey, that's what I'll do. Build a brick wall, tear it to pieces, gotta get to your love and kisses. Nothing can stop my loving you. Nothing can stop my loving you.